Independent Film Festival. I am joined here with.
Hi, I'm Khalid Al Jalilati, and I'm the writer, director, and co-producer of Ayah.
Cool, man. So yeah, this year at the festival, even though we're online this year,
Yeah,
we've got a lot of great movies. I really enjoyed your movie,
thank
which was really a great fun to watch. There's so many diverse, different types of movies this year at the festival, and we have films from all over the world, and obviously in South Africa we've got a great selection of very, very talented people, and I've known
you.
you for a while now. We don't know each other too well, but I've
Yeah,
seen some of your work, and yeah, I really enjoy it and dig it. So yeah, your film. It was a hard watch. When I say that, it was a great film, but obviously because of the content, it's like it's hard to watch. But yeah, great film, and you're sitting there the whole time, and the lead actor, you just wanted to punch him. You just wanted to
yeah.
he played it so well that you just hated that character. So yeah, so tell me, why this film? Why did you want to make this film?
First, let me say thank you for you guys for hosting. This is amazing. Festival. I think it's so important for the culture and film culture in South Africa. So that's great. Also, congratulations on all success for Fried Berry. I know you've been doing
Cool,
well
man. Thank
work
you
on
very
that.
much.
Well done for that. In terms of the film, I mean, this was a. I had tried to make three independent self-finance features prior to this, and I think an accumulation of frustration in terms of not being able to get access to resources, finance, da, da, da. I ended up writing the script really quickly, and we went into production within 5 days of writing the script. So that we moved pretty quickly. But specifically the story, I thought to myself, if I have an opportunity to make a film that no one has any say over, and I get to do it my way. If only once in my kind of filmmaking career, I'd like to have full control creatively of it, and I want to do it like I want to do it, mise en scene. I want to do the structures where you don't get to look away, and I know it's a hard watch, and I'm somewhat, to be honest, a little proud of that. I want people to not be able to look away, no cutaways, no relief. I want people to watch the film and sit in that room with that victim. And human trafficking is not something
Absolutely.
it's not something people discuss without it turning into like a Liam Neeson action film. I wanted to kind of
Yeah.
just keep it intimate and contained within her kind
Yeah.
of her being taken, essentially. Not excuse
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Cool. And so tell me the process of making this film.
Mhm.
From writing and then from actually doing it, because we had a brief conversation not so long ago, and I thought it was really interesting. So I don't want to say I want you to tell the audience of from when you started to write it, but the procedure of actually shooting the movie, of the duration.
Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, this was a accumulation of frustrated failures essentially. So what I ended up doing is with the support of my wife, everybody has that one person in their life, and I ended up writing the script in 2 days or so. Which most people say to me, look, don't tell anyone that because people are going to take you seriously. But the reality is, we need to experiment in South Africa, and most
Well,
people
dude,
don't.
I totally understand that. As I don't know if I've told you that was very much the same way when I did Fry Barry. So,
Mm,
exactly what you're saying there, because it's like you're saying now, you're waiting for people to give you money. You want to make this movie, and you
yeah,
can't wait. You can't wait for all these people. Well, you'll just wait forever. And
yeah,
sometimes over
I
the
agree.
years when that's happened, I think, oh, maybe this is the time they're going to give me money. And then it fades away and it happens again and again. And
Yeah.
the answer
It,
is
it,
basically what you said now. We got to do it ourselves, and you just got
I
to do
agree.
it. And I wrote 50% of Fry Barry's story in 3 days as
Amazing.
well. And then it sort of happened, and you improvise and that. So yes, I 100% know how it is to get to that point, because it's just pure frustration, and you just need to do it, because if you don't do
Yeah,
it, nobody's going to do it. So you made it happen, and congratulations to
thank
for
you.
for doing that. So sorry,
Thank you.
carry on, man.
No, 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 it's cool. Like I like, to be honest with you, I'm not too good at this stuff, so I prefer listening to other filmmakers speak. Anyway, but you know, once I wrote the script on a Thursday and a Friday. I had sent it out to the cast on a Monday, and then that following weekend, so within 10 days, we had a feature essentially because we shot that following Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We shot over 3 days.
That's
And
amazing.
I
It's
picked it
amazing.
up to the crew and the cast. Obviously, the cast is amazing. Danica, Richard, Kiketso, and Charlie Buchanan. I mean, they're amazing. They had no time. They had nothing. Like they had no prep time. We had one read through, which was like an hour long, and I think they did an amazing job. Obviously, because Richard is nominated for best male
Yeah.
actor. Yeah, that's kind of the process. And I did. I mean, if you want to go tech, I don't want to get too technical because that's a conversation for another day. But I think two pieces of advice I would give any kind of filmmaker doing, and I'm sure you kind of on the same boat. Except your film looks, you know, it's sci-fi, so it's crazy. It looks amazing. But I
Thanks,
would
man.
give you know, my thing about cameras is, you know, no one's exhibiting in 4K locally in South Africa. No one exhibits in 4K. I would get a good camera that does maybe good high res or 2K or 4K if you want to, but more importantly, get a good lens. I would take that over a good camera any day, and then
Exactly. Just get that good
practical
glass.
light. 100%. It changes the texture of the image. Like I don't like a lot of flat. I don't like the commercial extra lit stuff. I like texture. I like shadows.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
know what I mean? So
And yeah, so great cast with Danica and Richard. Both of them did an amazing job. So
they did.
so how did you cast Richard?
Richard was actually supposed to, you know, he was gonna do one of my other films, which is the one that fell apart, unfortunately. And just from there, I really want to work with this guy, so I ended up bringing him in. And Danica I'd wanted to work with, so I ended up bringing her in. So I didn't really audition anybody. I just had people in mind, and I said, "Look, I want you guys to do it." And it went well. I thought they did an amazing job. I don't know what they did to prepare, but we talked through a lot of what the intentions of the scene, I guess, is before we went ahead. And then once we went ahead, we most of that stuff you see is one or two takes. I mean, they didn't really have time to do anything. We shot in 3 days, so
Yeah, I mean that dude, that's amazing. Like 3 days to shoot a feature.
yeah,
It's like the
yeah.
biggest. It's like the biggest turnaround time ever.
I know
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
ever want to do it again, but but
Yeah.
yeah, it was
Nah.
amazing. Yeah,
Exactly. But yeah, but I think it's. I think that filmmaker in you, you know, you get to that point. Like I said earlier, it's just you just got to do it because if you just nobody's going to do it for you, you know. And I love the fact that you said fuck this, I'm going to do it. I'm going to, you know, get the camera. I'm going to get these people together. We're going to shoot like nonstop for the 2 days and just do it. And then it's done. And then, you know, then a
yeah,
bit more magic happens in post and everything like that. But it's great that you did that and, you know, very well, you know, deserved. And I think, you know, with those actors
thank
and people coming on board, that's what it's all about, man. It's all about that passion of, you know,
you.
surrounding yourself with great people, and that's what I do with my career. I surround myself with people that I admire and that I like, and that's the thing. I think there's not enough people that, you know, everybody has their little groups and what they like to work with, and I love working with new people. I also work with a lot of people that I constantly work with, but at the
Sure.
same time, it's like I think the South African film industry, we all need to work together more. And there is people that do, but I think we need to work together more. And that's all about the content. And if we come together more, we can make more content. And that's you know, the industry has grown so much even in the past 5 years, and it's getting better and better. And that's what we need to do. Is filmmakers like yourself that we, you know, we need to collaborate and, you know, and come on board and make these things to, you know, to make a noise. So
I totally
you know, for you to make a film in those 2 days, and, you know, with not enough, you know, not so much prep time and everything, it's great. But the proof's in the pudding. You know, it came out well. It came out great. It's well directed. You know, the sound's great. The picture's great. The actors are great. So I mean, yeah, dude, like,
exactly.
well done for that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I agree with you. I think this is why I'm so excited about your festival because I speak to a lot of people. Look, the industry, unfortunately, right now, the South African film industry is an industry of individuals rather than a community of filmmakers. We do
Yeah.
have very sparse relationships with each other, and that's why I like you. I like the fact that you communicate a lot. I like the fact that you kind of get involved. And this festival is so important because there's a lot of people I've spoken to who are part of the festival who have been given a platform that most people ignored. Like most people are like, nah, we're not gonna we're not gonna bring that film on or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I think it's great what you guys are doing, and it's so important for the industry. I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah. You see, for me in this role as the festival director for SA Indie, the reason why I started this as a film lover and love watching other films. But what's important for me is like for me, what I've struggled at my career as a filmmaker, whether it's too dark or it's too edgy. And in South Africa, we normally show this and that and not so much of this. So for me, I want to show all those films that's getting denied from other places because of the content or because of the type of genre there is, and it's stupid. We should be celebrating that. We need to make more of that. And it's exactly why I did Fry Barry, because it's something totally different. So the thing is, we need to push those stories, and we need to push all these different genres. I mean, you've got Krista Santos with Last Broken Darkness, also his films at the festival, and it's a great movie. People need to see it, and there's not enough people that have seen it. And that's what it is. It's looking at all these different films to what normal South Africans viewers that don't normally see. So I feel it's my job to push that out there for the average film goer and for the average person that just watches, that's not in the film industry and wants to watch content. So
Well,
yeah, so
I mean,
I really want to
so
push that.
good on you.
Cool, man. Well, listen, it was lovely speaking to you. You must go check his film out. The festival started today, so yeah. I look forward to hearing the great feedback from your film, and I'd love to see what you're going to be shooting next.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I'll keep you. We'll chat offline.
Yeah, definitely. Cool, man. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Good on. Enjoy the film, guys.
Cheers, dude.